Now, I'm going to preface this by saying I am no way a technical person, knowledgeable on computers, or a artificial intelligence guru in any way. And initially, the AI idea, the idea of even implementing it in my business for me was terrifying. I actually wanted artificial intelligence to go away and wait until I'm retired and old, really old and even grayer before it becomes a thing. But of course, that's not going to happen. So I have grasped the metal and tried it. And now actually it's like an extra pair of hands that I honestly don't know how I managed without. So here's really how I use it in my small way and how I think it could help any event planners out there who want to up the ante in their events but don't have budget or time to make really big investments. So I use artificial intelligence for my own marketing. I'll have an idea and think, oh my God, it's going to take a ton of research. I haven't got time. Where do I start? Okay, I just fire a question into an artificial intelligence chat engine, and it'll give me some stuff, some ideas, somewhere to start. It might give me a basic post, which then I will look at, rewrite, research, do in my own style. Really saves me time. Interestingly, though, I did one video as an experiment that was purely scripted by artificial intelligence, and it was terrible and it got no engagement. I did expect that. It was a test, but unsurprisingly. So always rewrite things, research them, do it in your own style. Now, when it comes to events, while I love researching subjects and people, shorter lead times for a lot of events means I might not get information from my clients in time to do all that. And I need to get cracking beforehand. So just simple AI questions like what are the hot topics and issues in an industry or a subject can just get me started more quickly than, really kind of random Google searching. It's also brilliant, artificial intelligence, at helping you phrase questions or paraphrase statements, things that people might say or different ways to say it can give you those kind of ideas. I also use it when I'm hosting, particularly recently in an online chat when there was so much, it was overwhelming. There wasn't anyone moderating that chat, and I really needed to pinpoint the key issues that attendees were highlighting. So I just copied and pasted the whole lot into the engine, asked it to highlight the issues, and it did. It was brilliant. It's also really handy when I need to help with pronunciations of contributors' names, when I'm announcing people. Again, you can be Googling and look for it, but it's not as easy. It can come back much more quickly with artificial intelligence. And now, while I don't use this per se, as it's not my role as an MC, I've heard such good things about using online form builders, which you send to attendees, and they then use AI-powered feedback analysis to identify key themes and trends in feedback. So my top tips, though, about AI, don't rely on it being funny. If you want jokes, I don't think it works. It sort of produces really bad dad joke ones. Read and rewrite what you get from AI before you use it. And also, if you possibly can, check the sources yourself because you don't always get those. If you're making a really strong statement, you need to know that you can back that up. And bear in mind, often, that's the thing. The responses are generally based on a mixture of licensed data and things like that. So you really must check that up and get real references. ChatGPT can't get them to you at all. Google's Bard did get some for me. And finally, don't be afraid of using artificial intelligence. If an old Luddite like me can use it, anyone can. Oh, and just a final tip, bit of a joke really, but I always mind my P's and Q's when I'm talking to AI, because I think when the robots decide to take over the planet, there's just a chance they might remember who was nice to them and who